Any nice boy.
A day after being forced out of his job, Don Cherry reflects on what he said and what he might have done differently.
So I think I should have used the word everybody instead of you people. If I had it to do over again, I think I would have used everybody.
He's referring to his comments from Saturday that sparked all of this.
You people love you that come here, whatever it is. You love our way of life. You love our milk and honey.
The controversial commentator says he was willing to make amends, even go on the air to explain what exactly he meant. But Cherry says he never got that chance.
I had a meeting with Rogers, and it was a pretty good meeting with the two bosses, and I said I'd come on and explain and what I said and how I said it and what I should have said, and that wasn't good enough.
Cherry's firing has ignited a national debate. This petition to get him back on Coach's Corner, nearly 140,000 signatures and climbing.
We want to hear your thoughts on this. Don Cherry thrown out of Coach's Corner.
This CBC Calgary radio show inundated with callers eager to have their say.
He said, you people. And I think his words were taken a little out of context.
He's disparaged these people, and I'm not surprised that there was going to be a whole bunch of backlash about this.
At the Hockey Hall of Fame, fans of Don Cherry are still fans.
He's a character. I don't know about the fire, and I don't know much about him other than, hey, I liked him when I saw him on TV.
He really helped me fall in love with the game, and from his outlandish suits to him kind of telling Ron MacLean to shut up, it was just kind of never a dull moment.
Most of the guys that wear them are European or French guys.
The groups that Cherry targeted over the years now happy to see him gone.
So I'll be able now to watch hockey games on the English channel because I won't have to support Don Cherry.
As the debate rages on and Cherry shows some contrition, there's no indication that his exile is anything but final. Devin Haru, CBC News, Toronto.
Now, many of those people who support Don Cherry have lashed out at his longtime co-host, Ron MacLean. He joined the chorus of criticism the very next day after that final fateful Coach's Corner. But Cherry sees it a bit differently. Here he is speaking with CBC producer Simon Dingley for The Record.
Do you admit mistakes were made here?
Well, I think if you want to say mistakes, I think it was a mistake. But I think the big thing was that I said I should have said everybody.
A lot of people think Canada has changed. Do you agree?
No, I think Canada's in the small cities it hasn't changed at all. I think maybe in the big cities it certainly has changed.
Don, what about Ron MacLean's actions in this? How do you feel about that?
I'm very disappointed. I don't want to go into any more than to say I was disappointed. He's still a friend. I still count him as a friend, but I was very disappointed in his declaration on hometown hockey.
Don Cherry made remarks which were hurtful, discriminatory, which were flat out wrong. We at Sportsnet have apologized. It certainly doesn't stand for what Sportsnet or Rogers represents. We know diversity is the strength of the country.
He came to see you yesterday, didn't he?
Yes, he did. I saw him, and I think he felt bad. Well, naturally, he'd feel bad, but that's the way it goes. But he's still my friend.
Did he say he was sorry for what he had to say?
No, he just we sort of mused around and all that stuff. And I think, but I know that if he had to do over again, he wouldn't have been quite as hard.
What's in the future for you, sir?
I've never been any offered. I haven't done any offers. I'm just an unemployed guy now, 38 years, I think it was on. So what are you going to do?